Happy Tuesday. It's 10:30, so we will get this call kicked off. Normally,
I'll turn this. Echo, turn on 0.
It's screen, it's mirroring. It doesn't want to mirror.
sorry about that, guys. All right. So anyways, it is Tuesday. We're going to talk today about conference. Biggest thing that we're getting questions on right now is the virtual component. So I think we'll start with that, go through what we've done so far, kind of hopefully answer some questions for you guys. As far as the conference overall, there's 3 options. You can do it in person, you can do it virtually, or there'll be a makeup session after. Makeup sessions we have not created yet. We haven't decided what that'll look like, but that'll come out after the conference. So if you miss the conference, you can't attend in person or virtually, that'll be your option, and we will be communicating that directly with those that do miss the conference. So I'm actually going to share my screen to go through the virtual side of things. So give me 1 second to do that. Hopefully everybody can now see my screen. So we've added a quick link onto our webpage so that you guys can go and see where the virtual conference is. So down here under resources, quick links, 2021 conference. To open up a new window for you and pull down this page, every single virtual event is on this page. So if you want to subscribe to the different calendar invites, you simply click on the time. Right now, all these times listed are in Central time zone. But if you click on these, they will adjust to your time zone. Just a little Outlook invite. So that was just added to my calendar. Will be as soon as I hit accept. It's actually already on my calendar. So, but know that those are there. The other thing inside of here, on the right-hand column, your session link. These are all the different sessions that you can attend. They are WebEx links, so everything is on the same platform this year. We heard from you guys last year that having multiple platforms was kind of a pain. So we put everything on WebEx this year. So all you need to do is click on these links. They will take you directly to WebEx and that session. If you are prompted for a password, Harbor 2021 is the password for all the sessions. That should be easy. If you have any issues, because we're going to be out of the office, Ben Fiore's cell phone number is down here. So Ben will be at the conference. He's actually helping. We're going to have these professionally recorded by the Ostov, or streamed by the Ostov. So there'll be a professional camera crew there to stream these, but Ben will be there in the background helping those guys, and he'll also help with any technical difficulties that advisors have. But again, you'll have to call a cell phone. So if there's any audio issues or anything like that, just give a heads up. Rhonda brought up a great point when we were talking. If you're sitting in a room like Rhonda and I are right now, and you're watching it with 2, 3, 4, 5 people, make sure we know that. The way we're going to record who's watching this is via the email link that you enter when you sign into WebEx. So if you have your son's email on there or something too, let us know that, hey, I'm signed in as Will Herding, not Mark Herding, so that we give you credit for that. But again, if you're in an office setting and you've got 5 or 6 people watching this, just let us know that you had a conference room full of people. It's the honor system, obviously. Just make sure you give a heads up.
Those emails can go to, I'd much rather have everybody email. You can send those emails to Joanne's email, yep. And then she'll track it later. She'll probably be contacting everyone the following week, not the week of the conference, just to make sure that she has everything. So she's probably not going to reply, but just hold on tight. She'll get back to you.
Yep. The other thing is, all of this, so the way we set up the WebEx for these is your audio will be automatically muted and you won't be able to unmute it. So if you have any issues, you're going to have to use the chat function. We just don't want to have interruptions across a presentation. The speaker won't be able to hear you anyways, so it won't do any good. So just use that chat function. Ben will be up in the booth, like I said, manning kind of our station. So he can help assist with any questions that you would have. You will need speakers. So just like today, you're listening through your computer speakers. You'll need the same thing for the conference. So make sure you have computer audio so you can hear what the speaker's saying. It'll be directly linked to their microphone. So there shouldn't be a lot of background noise or anything. It should be pretty clear audio from that. Any questions on the virtual conference? I don't see anything in chat. Stop sharing for a second. Pretty quiet group on the holiday weekend Tuesday. Anything else on the virtual conference you want to touch on, Rhonda?
Well, as far as the breakouts go, you will be limited to the breakout that we show you. The first one of each breakout session will be in the main room. Whatever speaker has been assigned to the main room, and then we're gonna try to pick another room for us to stream from.
Yep.
So it most likely will be the most value added room that we can find, or
Yeah,
whatever works out.
Just so you know, we're not doing this by sponsorship dollars or anything. It's simply by what we think is going to have the best message, deliver the best content. So that's what we picked for the virtual sessions. Heads up on that. So some of the speakers sound really interesting, and hopefully they bring a lot of value to you guys. What about the in-person? Do you want to talk about some of the changes for this year?
The in-person, we still have a great turnout. I mean, really surprising that how many people are gonna show up. We have had one wholesaler, sorry, that has switched to virtual. That is Shane Thompson from American Funds.
Shane Davis.
Shane Davis,
Shane
sorry.
Thompson's old rep of ours.
Sorry. He will be doing his breakout virtually. We don't know if we'll see anything else change since we're a week away.
Yeah, at this point, I think we've already heard about it. I don't think anything's getting too much worse at this point.
But we're ready to do it as a fly if we need to.
Yeah.
So we're ready for that. We have most people's plans. We did get some, we always get some last minute changes. Please contact us as soon as possible. You can, if you've got any changes, we'll send out an email later this week if you don't already have our emails and phone numbers in order to get a hold of us while we're up there. It's going to be really exciting, actually. The first day with Road America. Road America has more attendees than golfers this year, Aaron.
I'm not surprised by that. I know some golfers switched to it, so it's pretty awesome to see. Actually.
Yes, that's going to be pretty exciting. I think behind the scene tour, especially when they're getting ready for race day, and then racing go-karts. Anything that's slightly competitive with this group is always a good time. But the meetings are all set, ready to go. We're just looking for seeing everybody. It's been
That's
so
the
long.
biggest thing. Is there any changes this year to registration? Anything we're doing different there? Or is that pretty much the same?
Pretty much the same. Please check in at the registration desk on Sunday night or Monday if you arrive. That will be in the Elks room. When you walk in towards the Elks room and you see the bar on your right-hand side, you'll see registration on the left-hand side. If it's not open when you arrive, like late Monday night, check again in the conference center in the check-in area there. We just want to make sure you have your materials, that you know which breakouts you signed up for. That'll be in your name tag, the breakouts that you have signed up for, because we've limited how many people can attend each breakout. And then we'll go from there. So if you have any questions, anything, the central point is always the check-in.
What about mask policy? So does Sheboygan County have a mask policy? I know Dane County does.
They do not at this point in time. I can tell you, I was in the Dells yesterday, and the Dells doesn't have a mask policy either, but they recommend that people wear masks, and it was like 50-50.
Yep.
I mean, I wore a mask when I went inside stores because I was out shopping. And I don't really have a problem with that at all because I want to keep everybody safe, but it's to everyone's comfort level.
Yeah, so I think our policy is basically if you want to wear a mask. If you don't, we're fine with that too. If you want to be with somebody that's not wearing a mask, just stay away from that person.
Well, I also know that there's a high concentration of vaccinated people.
Yeah.
I mean, just like our office, we're over 85% vaccinated here. I know a lot of advisors are, and you know, we're just going with the times. I know a lot of people are not attending for health issues, which is totally what it should be, and we're ready for it this year, much better than last year.
So we did have a question come through. How many of the virtual sessions are you required to attend? So you actually do need to attend all of them.
Yeah.
But if you can't attend any, just let us know.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a various makeup for partial attendance. So, you know, if there's a couple that you just can't get to.
Do the best you can, and we'll sort out the details later.
Yep. we'll be fair on it. We know things pop up, just like in person, sometimes things pop up and you have to miss a session. Speaking of breakout sessions in person, how are we doing attendance this year? Because we switched to Event Squid a few years ago. We were using a scanning thing at one point, and we were doing
All
check
right,
boxes.
so we're still doing Event Squid to actually track where you're going. But what will happen this year is, we will actually have a printed out for each room. And the harbor staff will be seeing who made it and who didn't, and checking it off that way. So, a lot of the staff is really good at recognizing the back of your heads. So, they will make sure that you are present there. That's how we're gonna do it. It worked out pretty well before.
So they
since
should
we
attend
do
the
know them.
sessions they signed up for.
They should attend the sessions they
To
signed
make
up
sure
for.
that they're getting credit, because your name will be on a list.
Yes,
Otherwise, the staff has to write your name in,
yeah, they
and you're
do.
gonna be marked as absent on a different one then.
Yeah,
So.
so please work with
Then
us
we-
on that.
Yeah, we have to cross-reference, and it's kind of a pain. So
Yeah.
if you could attend the session you signed up for, that'd be great.
If anybody has any questions like that about those, please check in at the registration booth. We have all that detail for you behind the scenes. Once again, it will be in your name card. We will put the sessions you signed up for.
Any other big changes, dinner changes, entertainment changes, anything that we're doing just different this year that?
No, not really. Oh, here's a big one. So all the meeting rooms are in the new area of the conference center,
Okay.
the area that we've been using. And the nice part of this year, since we're the only group there, all our meals and entertainment will be in the old section, closer to the hotel,
Okay,
which makes it real easy for moving from general sessions to breakouts and keeping the main session clean. In past times, there's been other meetings going on while we're there where we weren't able to do that. But now we can fully separate food and entertainment from the actual meetings. So that's very helpful. There's a slight change on breakout rooms on the second day. Watch for that. 2 of them got moved because we can't close the general session that day, but it'll be clearly marked. They have a lot of TV monitors up there now illustrating where everything is. So it should be good.
awesome. So there was a couple things we've added this year that we didn't have necessarily before that we've changed from impact from the advisory board. So we're doing a couple of advisor development sessions, which I know we kind of made the workshops end of the day. You want to talk about why we moved those up and what those are gonna be about?
Yeah, it just seems like it's better to break up the day with those. There's 4 different sessions. There's one headed by Mike DeLolio. He's got 2 sessions on Morningstar Office. I know that Julie is heading up one on TD Ameritrade's platform, and she's got 2 different sessions. Rick and Kyle's Excellent Paperwork Adventures is back by popular demand, and they're basically doing a repeat. So if you attend one, you don't need to attend the other. And then as well as Ben and Jim will be doing the normal Harbor Tech Corner, which will be a repeat of one or the other.
And this year, we're also doing a couple panels. So we're involved in one panel discussion.
Yes.
But then we have something new this year where the advisory board is gonna do a panel. And both these panels, we want to be interactive. So we want questions from the audience. Do you want to talk a little bit about the advisory board panel and how you see that?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of neat. There are 9 members on the,
10,
10
right.
members on the advisory board. And the advisory board actually voted which members they wanted to,
Participate.
yeah. So they picked 4 members to highlight their businesses, their offices, and how they run things. And then Ken Rumba will be the monitor as the chairman of the board. And we invite you to ask them questions.
And it's not just about the advisory board. This is
No.
4 successful advisors up there talking about their practices. So it's a way for us to put advisors in front of you so you can get some ideas about what they do in their business that's different than what you do.
And they're a mix. I mean, the advisory board wanted to take a look at putting people up there that have different mixes of businesses, different office styles, just different things. Plus, it's also a good way to find out if the advisory board's for you. The open applications right now.
Yep, through October 15th, we're taking applications. Right now, I think we have 3 or 4 applications in to fill 3 spots.
Yep.
We'd love to have a few more applications out there, so if you're interested, definitely fill out an application. Those are found on our website under the advisory board section if you're curious.
We are going a little bit longer.
Yeah, I was gonna send, we
We stretched out, we
Wednesday
have
a
an
little bit.
we stretched out Wednesday, but it's a yin and a yang. We used to kick you out at 11:30, but we weren't feed you. So you'd have to go stop somewhere and get fed. Where we're gonna end at 12:30 this year, but we're gonna feed you.
Yeah,
So I don't think it's gonna matter for drive times. I think it's, might work out a little bit better as you get food in your stomach and then you can still hit the road. There's also a nice 20-minute break in that morning, and that is to make sure that you get out of your rooms. Because checkout time is 11 o'clock. So please be careful of the hotel and stuff like that. But there's a little bit longer break if you have to get last minute things out of your room before you head home. But after the conference, we will be sticking around with the advisory board one more night. So if anybody needs anything on the way out, or especially if you forget anything, we can pick it up for you.
there is a clarification or question here. So we listed 6 breakout sessions, and Becky commented in the email it says 2 of 4. Well, I think that's, you want to explain why it
Oh,
says that?
It says 2 of 4 because there's 4 running simultaneously. Twice, 2 times in a row, the same one. So you have to attend 2 out of the 4 breakouts while you're there.
And it'll be 6 total throughout the 3 days. 'Cause
Yes.
There's or 3 different sections of those. So
Yes.
not to make that more confusing, it's the same as always. So there's a 4-session breakout, we have to do 2. There's another 4-session breakout, we have to do 2.
And
then
they're run
Wednesday-
back to back.
Yeah, and then the last day, there's another 4 sessions where you have to choose 2 of them. The virtual one, there's just 6 picked out.
Yep.
That's the biggest difference. Great question though, Becky. Thanks for.
Yes,
for
the breakouts are always confusing.
So Jim Dushek also pointed out, those attending awards dinner, it's gonna be a little different this year too.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
excited about this. You've been talking about this for like 5 years. So I just let you run with that. I don't even know what's going
Oh,
on.
we've been trying to make awards dinner a little bit more interactive because everybody wants to see everyone, and though everybody loves a good meal and sitting down, sitting for an hour and a half, you don't get to see as many people as you want to. So this year we're actually doing food stations. So the food stations, there's like a salad station, which I'm pretty excited about. You can pick and choose what you want to have on your plate. Italian station, there'll be a not prime rib,
Tenderloin.
tenderloin and salmon station, and then of course, desserts and stuff like that. So it's meant to be more of, a station meal.
Yep.
Where you can get up and move around and talk with everyone. We also moved the location. The location will actually be on the first floor of the main building, right underneath the Elks Room,
Okay.
where the welcome reception is for anybody else that's not attending the awards
So when
dinner,
you walk in, there's that big room overlooking the lake with a bar, and it's below that.
right below that room. So everybody going in one central place. But if you're going to the welcome portion, they have another great option too. We're actually got a mac and cheese bar.
Mac and cheese bar.
Our mac and cheese bar, you can fancy up your mac and cheese, have a slider with them, and so there'll be great food up there too.
Awesome. I think of anything else that we have changed this year that we need to address.
I don't think so. I think that the entertainment is gonna have people really rocking and
Yeah,
rolling.
if you haven't checked out Hall at the Moon, it's if you love live music, they do a great job. It's not like your standard dueling pianos or anything. It's much more exciting than that. So definitely check that out and come with some ideas for what you want them to play. Let's see anything coming through chat. So I think we might have a pretty short meeting today, which is all right because
Yeah, because we
we'll
get
see you guys next week. So,
And the meeting, of course, is not online next week. This meeting will be canceled for a week.
yeah, absolutely. So we'll resume that. We'll get the schedule back up on that. We'll probably have to recraft our internal schedule here so we can get Nikki a chance to do another support call meeting. 'Cause I know she wants to get one of those. Those are well attended and well loved. So if there's no questions, the Brown Bear, we'll do our best to make sure that's fully staffed. That's all that we have that have come through. So.
Just call us if you have any questions, any change of plans, let us know as soon as possible and we'll work with you.
Yeah, we'll publish my cell phone, Rhonda's cell phone, Jim Dan's, Julie's, Travis's, before we leave this week, and that way you guys can have access. So if you do need to text us or
Yep.
send us a quick note.
And then most of us will be up there by 4 o'clock on Sunday. Available.
Some of us will be playing golf on Sunday, so I won't be there. All right, if that is all we have, then I guess we will end this call a little bit early this week. Again, just looking forward to seeing everybody next week.
Have a good week.
Thanks, bye.